All right, good evening, builders. We are back with some more Riftbreaker. Been quite enjoying this one. A little off the beaten path for us, but not that much. I had a random thought after we got done last night. I was like, wait a minute. I know what this game reminds me of, kinda. Cavalry Girls. At least for the mech controls and the different weapons and whatnot. That was a pretty fun playthrough. Very old now. I think that's like a 2-year-old playthrough on my channel. But yeah, if you like mechs and you like a weird dystopian mech game with a bajillion mechanics, go check out the Cavalry Girls playthrough. It was interesting. It was very interesting. Beyond that, I did get bullied by Horror. He was telling me that Babel just refuses to unlock the minigun. Well, I'll have you know, good sir, we have already unlocked the minigun. We have the first one. The problem is this gray level one is just not doing the damage we need it to do. We really need this advanced one, most likely. And the other one that he suggested was that we get the laser. Well, I have the orbital laser. This is a laser sword. I'm going to assume that the laser comes somewhere over in here. Probably energy weapon standard, but we don't have the unlock. So you can't blame me on this one. Whatever this is, we need more campaign. Whatever this is, we need energy weapon standard. To do that, we need level 1 familiarity with Vitreous Pura Rubius. So if anyone knows where Vitreous Pura Rubius is, we could go do some scanning and we could try to unlock that. Other than that, just keep our eyes out for red crystals. I don't know what else to say about that one. So I'm trying. I'm trying. We are exactly where we left off yesterday. I did not advance at all. I was pooped. I'm pooped today. Pro tip from Babel. I know I don't give you guys too many of these, but here's a pro tip for you. If you're in your busy season and you're holding and like inventorying like tens of thousands of physical materials, the first thing you should do in the morning when you have a big shipment that you need to handle is give yourself a really good cardboard cut on your thumb so that the entire day you're just really focused and sharp. Every single time you touch something, you get that nice shock of pain through your hand. So there's my pro tip for you today. Luckily, it's in a spot that doesn't matter while I'm gaming, so no disability stream from Babel today. Hey, Dim Bones Man. Hey, Slice and Eric. Slice says, evening, like and comment and subscribe. Much appreciated, Slice. I hope people do. Dim Bones Man says, man, I suck at this game. Oh, I'm sure you'll get better. I'm sure you'll get better. Go World War I style and just rolling trenches towards the enemy if you have to, I suppose. Eric says he thinks it's on the volcanic map. Okay, we have not been there yet. So that's a to-do. Maybe that's what the next one we'll pick when we're up for a new map pick tonight. Yeah, it happens, Gray. It's ironic because for half my work year, there's like no physical materials. And then half the year of my busy season, we actually have to process a lot of materials. And so, yeah. And literally the last project we did, I did the same thing with a paper cut on my other hand. So, and literally I think it was this at the same in the morning too. So I just literally can't win at that. Hey, Broad, dropping by to say hi. Good night. Well, good night to you too, Broad. Sleep well. I'll catch you in the VOD. Callie says acid biome, so mag. Okay, so it's either the volcano or the acid map, one of the two. Got it. We will work on that. So let me. Oh my gosh, that seemed really loud. Let me reorient myself here slightly. So we finished whatever it was we were working on. We need a palladium. I don't know where we get that yet. We need titanium. I don't know where we get that yet. We have metallic stuff. That seems to be DLC for sure. And the Anorex also seems to be DLC stuff. So we're going to leave those two alone. So we have Hazanite. We've had that one for a while. I think that's our next stop. We have Metallic Valley. We have Acidic Plains and Volcano. So I'm not just doing it to tease you, Horror. I do honestly think that this is before those zones. I think you can do it in any order. I guess we could look at what we get here. So carbonium, ironium, cobalt, mud, sludge, flammable gas, and some hazanite. Volcanic area. I don't think it's going to show up on here. Yeah, it's not. Because that's not that type of resource. Because all we need to do is get scanning. It's not something we're going to harvest. But I do think we're going to start with the Hazanite. I don't know if you just joined Harrower, but I was just making fun of you. I have the minigun already, but we have the gray version. I even have a minigun on right now, and we don't have the laser unlocked. We were just talking about where we could find the Pura Rubidium Vitreous or whatever that I need to scan to unlock it. So as soon as we scan it, I will unlock lasers. We have an orbital laser, if that makes you feel any better. Okay, so I think that's where we're heading. Let me just take a second. We were cool here, right? Like, why are you grayed out? What is your problem? Yeah, let's go see what your problem is. Why you red line? Because you are done. Okay. I think we're gonna leave the wall here just to let them nom nom on that, because I literally don't care. Okay, let's do just a smidgen of maintenance here. Are we just all out of this? I'm gonna guess the answer is gonna be yes. Okay, not all out of this. Have 10K here. We have 300 here. Why are you not able to collect that? What's your problem? Let me just replace that. It must just be off slightly. Okay, so I want the iridium. Game, where is it if you want me to collect it? I'm gonna assume that that's on top of it. Okay, on our next map, we will see about maybe hooking some more of that up. Let's get out of here before some event starts. We will hit the Hazanite map with an eye to maybe getting some ironium harvested in here. Yeah, hopefully everyone had a good Monday. I'm counting the days until my current contract season's over. I won't give the number yet, but we're solidly into double digits. I cannot wait for the festival of gaming that we will do this summer. I hope you guys look forward to it too. Hopefully, Scroll of Taiwu will come out on time.
This area is very rich in hazenite. My scans have indicated an especially large deposit near our position. I recommend we go there first.
A lot of the flora that grows here contains hazanite. Many Galatean plants have adapted to crystallize various minerals directly from the soil. Some fauna species feed directly on these minerals. It's a fascinating ecosystem.
Okay, can do. They want me to head to the far, far bottom of the map. Okay, can do. I don't think this is gonna... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't think that this has a mission for us to harvest, but we'll be on the lookout for maybe an area that would be interesting. That's not a bad little deposit, for example. That's 30K. Again, not a bad one. We'll just see what we can do. I would like to ideally... Okay, dead end. I would like to ideally maybe get another part of our Rift gate built tonight, but, you know, it just is what it is. The odds that Babel will have time to replay this campaign ever are, like, very, very, very low. So I just want to experience everything. And we're not really in a super rush or anything, so... Ow, wow, wow, wow. Wowzers. Okay. So the invisible dudes are here. Just thought I'd point that out. And they hurt a lot. Yeah, don't you think I don't see you? Yeah, see, I do have the minigun harrower. Not crazy. All right, what else we got? Okay, kind of a spicy little map with those guys around, I will say. Yeah, no, none of that, please.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
I still think the rockets are the best, Harrower. You're not going to convince me otherwise. We do need a new rocket launcher, though. I will say that. All right. Oh, another big flyby. I hate these. That might be my most hated enemy, just because I can't shoot down his little flyers, his little buddies. That's not the minigun. That's a machine gun. Minigun. Minigun. I'm not using it currently. This is the minigun. I'm not crazy. You're not gonna gaslight me into this. We have the minigun. I swear. And I do agree, it is pretty good. We have ours that shoots acid. Yeah. In fact, actually, maybe we could switch this out. Hold on a second. Let's change you. Unequip that. You. We haven't tried the railgun yet. We did the high caliber rifle, which I did like, but let's just try this just because I haven't tried one yet. So we'll equip that up. Give me railgun. Let's see if we like you. Okay, 2 charges. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't exactly know how 3 laser beam looking things is a railgun, but sure. And that's definitely not the weapon for those guys. Okay, I don't think that's going to be the weapon for this map. Let's give the high caliber another go. All right, so a bunch of uranium. That also is something that is not bad for us to stock up on.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
A nuclear mine, excellent. All right, no, Mr. Stealthy, I see you. Ooh. Little hydralisk dudes really hurt. I'll definitely say that. And they've got some HP on them too. You definitely can run out of ammo with this thing pretty quick, I have noted. Alright, you guys done making the fuss now? Let me have it. Now you just see some piercing mods and some rate of fire mods. I don't know about rate of fire. We're already zooming through that ammo. Alright, leap. Seriously? Seriously. Now, could I please just take the loot? Hey, Drew, how's it going, man? This is a new one for me. I'm diving in and having your stream on. All right. Well, not that I can answer too much, but feel free to ask. I'm sure smarter people than I can answer questions about this one. I've been having a blast. It's a... Okay, I see you, Mr. Stealth Guy. You know, I am such a multi-game genre player that it feels good to bounce around a little bit. And this feels pretty fresh to me. Gives me a lot of Helldiver vibes for like the setting and the weapons and whatnot. But gameplay-wise, feels good. Feels like something a little different. So, I mean, we just did that another really big Shadow Empire playthrough. I've got the Song of Six playthrough that's active currently. And then having this, so it's a nice little variety for me. I really don't think that guy's pulling his weight, if I'm being honest. I really don't feel like he's pulling his weight. That heal is just... The fact that he doesn't do it while I'm moving just really kills that. Alright, I probably also should be scanning a little more than I currently am. Oh, and we're out of minigun. There you go. Okay, I do note that you're exploding in acid. Did he just blow that other guy up? I'm pretty sure he did. And ow, weech. Okay, these things suck. Mr. Stealthy Guy, I see you. Okay, heal please. I gotta get refreshed. Oh, you're driving. I thought you said diving in. Okay, yeah, please pay attention to the road, not babble. Nice try. Nice try.
Available for construction.
Armory level 3. Okay, that's almost so tempting. It makes me want to almost go back and build that. That should be huge for us because that should allow us to get more and faster ammo. Yeah, I see you, buddy. Okay, this is not going to be the weapon for that. That's for sure. I don't think that's the weapon for that either. I think this is the weapon for that. And give me a number 7. Give me the nuke. Oh, we whiffed it. Ah! Ah! I need some support. I love how hectic some of these battles get.
New technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
All right, we landed the nuke finally. You have a unique item, decorative floor. Finally we can decorate our floor, Mr. Riggs. That's why we're here. You thought we were here for science, but really it's decorative flooring. Ooh. Okay, well that all happened. Got a bunch of new DNA. Yeah, I don't think this is the one we were starting, was it? We still have plenty of storage space, so I should keep grabbing things while we're going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one we had started. You're sitting in the cradle while you drive. I mean, I guess it's better than the grave, to be fair. Fire spewer. Alright. I've not tried that one yet.
I'm detecting a sudden change in air humidity and wind speed. A fog is forming up.
Oh my goodness, this place is so full of these guys. I don't like that you just ate an entire rocket either.
It's hard to see anything in this fog. It's also affecting our solar panels and wind turbines. We have to wait it out.
I'm not sure exactly how fog would ruin your wind turbines. That's not how that works. I guess maybe it's just still. Oh my goodness, so many. And then a rock. Oh, that was not the weapon I wanted. Oh, we're out of nukes! Man. Everything's better when you have a nuke, frankly. I'm also out of rockets, apparently. Yeah, we are zipping through ammo here like crazy. Oh.
The fog is clearing.
That was super close.
Things easier for us.
I feel like we really need some more survivability ones more than anything else. Nope, none of that. Jeez. Okay, can I get a spritz? Oh, nope. Apparently not. Okay. Can I have a second? Whew. Build more storage and queue up research. I had to queue up more research. The number one thing, because most of this series is going to be live, I got to make sure, in fact, I should check now, that we're always rolling research. Yeah. Just because we are time gated by that, so. I might have a little bit of time to do some off-stream work, but my plan is not to have to do that.
There is a lot of hastenite in this area, but it is not concentrated enough for my equipment to extract it. We have to search for it elsewhere.
There's a lot of these bulbous mushrooms growing here. They're feeding off of the hazenite from the soil and crystallizing it in a form that can be harvested. If we could accelerate their growth, then we could extract the hazenite using these natural organisms.
We could construct a cultivator in this area to accelerate the growth of these mushrooms. We will need to supply it with filtered water to make it operational.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's get it done.
Where did you all come from?
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Literally was just standing still and scanning things. Where did you all come from? Oh my goodness. From literally all angles. Oh. Oh man. Decent plan to queue up a few hours of research, hide in a corner of an extra map and let it tick while you sleep. Hopefully we won't need something like that. Okay, so we need water for a cultivator. Have we seen any water? I don't think we have. Okay, well, I guess let's take a second and find the water before we get further. I really dislike that we have so little stuff around here. Okay, water, perfect, perfect. I wish there were some minerals nearby. That's my one thing. Oh my goodness, and you. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Shoo! Shoo!
I'm detecting intense seismic activity. A strong earthquake is coming.
Alright, well, I'm a little less concerned about earthquakes at the moment, Mr. Riggs.
The earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
Okay, I'm going to assume that we're going to have similar things happen here that happened on the last map. So we're going to build up the cultivator and we're going to get attacked. So I think we're going to try to preempt that a little bit. And we're going to try to pre-make ourselves a little bit of defense. Okay, so I'm going to need to run that pipe probably up the other side. And then into here with the cultivator. Okay, and I also know this time that we need to leave space here to actually do our cultivation. So we probably need some sort of defense here. Let's do that. So, OMG, would you go away? What is your problem, Mudman?
Is at an end. Seismic activity is decreasing.
Okay, that is not the right weapon for the Mudman, I'll tell you that.
Under attack.
Okay, as I was so rudely interrupted. We're gonna prepare ourselves a little bit of defense here before we set anything up. Learning from past mistakes, I'd like to think. Okay, and then probably just this, and then we'll have a secondary defense spot down below. That's good. Was I not on the level 2 doors this whole time? Nope. Try again. That is a level 1 door. All right. Walls are dirt cheap for what they do. Okay. We're gonna need some kind of power to get things rolling. I think we're just gonna go wind. We'll get at least just a little bit to get going here. And one big old battery. And we're gonna remember that like nothing connects how I think it does. Okay, there we go. Nice big loop. Defense wise, we're gonna need at least one of these. I'm thinking we're probably gonna drop a nuclear reactor in here temporarily. But we'll need water to get that going, so. Okay, let's get the water. I guess this too. Of course. Shoot. This little aircraft carrier tactic seems to work really well. Okay, I want that too, I think. Yeah, that is definitely not the weapon for those guys. They just don't like the physical. Or, they're not weak to the physical. Alright, let's cue this too. I'm holding out for a hero. I'm holding out for a hero. Yes! Get wrecked, nerds! Okay, I see you, Mr. Rock Guy. I see a second rock guy. Give me the nuke. Oh, I'm whiffed. We whiffed the nuke. Come on, nuke. We have 2 more nukes. We did not whiff that one. What's the upgrade to the nuke? Because I need that. Apparently.
I detected a small piece of comet entering the atmosphere close to our position. It is highly probable that it will land close to our base.
Okay. We want to run that pipe just literally up the edge here. So give me pipe.
The comet has a very interesting mineral composition. It has to bring in something valuable. I am tracking its landing location.
Right to there. And then we have the pump. And then I don't think we're going to try to build any of the other stuff outside. We're just going to bring the murky water into the base. And this is almost certainly going to get destroyed. So it just is what it is.
And see what we can learn.
All right. And apparently you can't, we don't have the technology to put the pipe under the ground or over the walls. We only can do it through the walls. Why? I don't know. I literally don't know. There you go. Okay, and then once we get the water inside, we need to make it actual water. So I want a liquid storage. Then I want a water filtering plant. There. Okay, you are gonna produce 100 water a second. How much does a cultivator need? Cultivator needs 100 a second. Okay, so rip me apparently. Okay. Need the pipe. My plan was to add some nuclear power, but apparently that's not going to happen. Oh, we also had a problem before. Just in case, let's inline a storage. Now we've got the cultivator. Now we need a harvesting station. Sure. And we need power. There you go. Now you got power.
The cultivator is operational.
Excellent.
It will require some time to bring these mushrooms to the size when we can harvest them in an efficient manner. We can automate the process of gathering resources by constructing a harvester building close to the cultivator.
Excellent. I have a feeling that we should strengthen our defenses while we're waiting for the growth cycle to complete. Whenever we try to exploit any of the natural resources on this planet, we get attacked by hordes of aggressive creatures.
We sure do. We sure do. All right, we're gonna need ammo factory. Sure. And some ammo storage. I don't think we're gonna try to save this map. There were no resources near here, unfortunately. But for the sake of our fighting, how are we doing on power? Not good. You know what? Maybe we do an animal processing plant for some more power. That's relatively powerful. We'll add one of those. I guess we'll just cram in some more wind.
Base is under attack.
Of course it is.
A building has been destroyed.
All right, well, joke's on you. Kinda, sorta on you. Because I already pumped some into my base. Ow, that was close. Dude, those melee guys are getting very painful. Yeah, those little stealthy guys pack a wall up. Oh, I see one more.
The enemies in this area can hide from our sensors.
They sure can.
Not as numerous as in the other parts of this biome, but they can be even more dangerous. Be wary, Ashley. I will not be able to warn you of incoming attacks.
Oh, we have different mines. Cryo, acid, and fire. Oh, let's try some cryo mines. We haven't done that before. So that would, I assume, slow them down, maybe as they're charging the walls. These don't seem to take AI power, so that's kind of nice. All right, we'll do that. I would certainly like some more AI, but we barely have enough power for what we're currently doing.
I'm detecting a sudden change in air humidity and wind speed. A fog is forming up.
Okay, well, the crystals are growing nicely. All right, just is what it is.
It's hard to see anything in this fog.
Wow, it's like it's foggy or something. That's crazy. Zero deaths is good. We've had, I think, one. Oh, you're talking to Droog. Well, Droog and I are tied. Well, no, actually, Droog's winning. I think we've had one death this campaign. One time. All right, incoming. We're just gonna go try to deal with that, rather than let it come to us. We've actually almost harvested as much as we need. That's a lot. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Oh, and there we died. I'm having a lot of problems tonight actually using my teleport skill. I keep teleporting in place. Reconstruct. Okay,
Base is under attack.
One of our
where am I? Oh, I'm way up here. Yikes. Okay, take me down there. Well, now I'm at 2 deaths. Now I'm at 2 deaths. We lost our chainsword for a second, too. Yeah, I teleported on top of myself again. I'm not sure what I'm doing differently tonight that I keep doing that, but there you go. That's what we need to be doing. Alright. Give chainsword. Alright, we got our chainsword back. It's all cool. It's all cool.
The fog is gone. Base efficiency is back to normal.
Oh my goodness, those stealth guys. I hate you so much. I definitely will agree that the Gatling gun is preferable for those guys, that's for sure. Hey, Shinosuke, how's it going? Guess who's at his new place of residence? Droog. How's your new place working out? Okay, apparently chainsaw's not bad for these either. Like in the game, I've been enjoying it so far. We're doing a new biome, so yeah, getting more things unlocked. I like the mix of the weapons and the powers too. I bet you this gets absolutely insanely chaotic in co-op. Okay, give me the nukes, apparently. Oh my gosh, and that guy just slides forward to eat the nuke for everyone else. Because of course he does. Out of the way. Out of the way. Yep, I see you. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Whew, okay. Now we came over here because we saw that there was a spawning location. And I did not see where it actually was, so... okay. No choice. Gotta deal with that. Get off my walls. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Okay, we are actually almost done here. Except for we're not delivering water to the cultivator currently. Are we missing something else? Sure are. There we are. Okay, everything else was all right. Oh, you get to have a garden again, Shinosuke. Nice. We were just talking about that.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Let's see, you're down in Cali, right? Are you guys warm enough that you could start planting things already? We had a warm snap here, but last night it was down to... I don't know if it got to freezing, but it was dang close.
It's going to rain in a moment.
It was dang close. Okay, whatever that is, I don't think I can actually get to that. Red egg.
This rain is harmless to our base.
Is it?
But it decreases solar panel efficiency.
Man, I do not care for these little stealthy guys. They are wrecking me. Oh my gosh, how are you still alive? I also should probably be dropping my scanner more often. Warm enough to start gardening? Nice. Hey, Dark Zodiac. This map is okay later, since only scheduled attack is the Kerman one. It's technically streamed, but driving out today, what I thought was a large pollen blowing started to melt on the windshield. It was a spring snow shower. Wow. Yeah, it's been cold enough here that the pollen hasn't really hit or anything. Not quite warm enough for that stuff yet. Alright. Did we even trigger this? Okay, no, this was not a trigger attack. Okay, well, if there was a spawner over here, we must have killed it or something, because it is obviously not here. Alright, iridium. Yeah, I'm just really not seeing a lot of anything that makes me love this map. Especially with these guys on it.
We've gathered enough hazelite to start crafting new equipment. Actually, we can stay here and harvest more minerals, or we can return to our primary objectives.
I mean, I guess there's no reason not to leave the place up and running, especially if we leave map. It seems like it's just safe, so This is just permanent
The rain is over.
Hazenite income.
Turns out that some things are not as different as back on Earth.
So if I wanted to do that, we should drop ourselves... we're gonna sell that portal. Drop ourselves an outpost. And then we'll get out of here before another attack, hopefully. Nerds. Yeah, we'll just leave this to permanently do Hazenite for us. Probably should get rid of that. Do they even use power when you're not on map? Or is the whole thing in stasis and you just get an income? There's a whole trickle attack coming. I probably should deal with that.
Base is under attack.
Okay, we have an outpost. Let's GTFO. Okay, let's hit home briefly. I believe we can upgrade our armory specifically. Dark says, I'm playing this with a friend. One of the best mods around is the scanner drones. I don't think I have those yet. I have the scanner turret, but the drones do sound even better. And I don't care for our repair guy. Let's see if we can craft that. So I assume it's gonna be one of these two. Is it called scanner? Sentry bioscanner. Bioscanner turret, bioscanner, and radar pulse. Just more of the same. I don't think that is it, if I had to guess. Is it over here? That's the research station. Oh, it's a mod. Ah, I gotcha. I can make do with the turret at least. Poor giant tripod bug minding his own business, starting random rocket splash. Never could manage peas, huh? I do not enjoy peas except fresh from the garden. Like 1 or 2 pods, like fresh garden peas, and I'm like, okay, I'm good for the year. Good snap peas or something, maybe. Okay, well, we still have plenty of things that are researching. We want to upgrade you. That is going to be amazing. Out of curiosity, armory. Consumables 1.5 per second. Mech suit ammo 1 per second. I assume that this is doing more as an upgrade. We're level 2 going up to 3. I don't know what the difference is, I suppose. I would assume we have more ammo / we build faster. But then again, what do I know? Okay, we also apparently could do another one of these. Alright, let's sell you off. Give people aneurysms as I'm building things out of order. Oh, hang on a second. You need water. That is not the same. Alright, we should have that though. Okay, do we have spare water? I'm gonna say no. Maybe. Okay, here's the other one of those. If we just be really sad. Okay, I doubt this actually has flow direction. I think these are just working as connections. I'm gonna assume that's the case. And if that is the case, I can just drop inline. I could just literally drop these wherever. And we can get another one of you in. There we go. I hope that's the case. Apparently this was so far behind I need to upgrade that twice. Maybe we'll be okay. Oh shoot, wait a second. This wants super coolant. I do not have super coolant. Cell, I guess? Shoot. I didn't notice that when I went to upgrade. So our nuclear power... No, it's water or. Okay, we're all right. I think. It's water or super coolant. We're okay. Used to grow tomatoes and chilies on your balcony, all homemade hydroponics, so I could extend the growth harvest season, bring them back inside. Nice. 30-liter canister is a reservoir, cheap aluminum aquarium pump, aquarium silicone. Man, if I lived somewhere that was warmer, like where I live, it wouldn't work because I'd have to heat it so dang much. It'd like need to be in the greenhouse and heated. But I would love to do aquaponics. I find that absolutely fascinating. Anyone that doesn't know aquaponics, it's basically like you have a tank that has some sort of fast-growing fish, like tilapia, and then you cleanse that water by running it through grow beds where you grow vegetables. So I'm going to oversimplify this, but essentially the ammonia from the fish turn into fertilizer for the plants, and you have a clean cycle that does that. Okay, this does seem to be happy. Are we okay on water? I'm gonna say yes, we are. Local resources is 102 out of 400. I feel like I should probably pump more water in here, but I guess it's okay. I mean, you're so dirt cheap. Maybe I should just do it anyways, just to do it. Oh, I can't have multiple pumps next to each other. Oh. Okay, well, there's a reason, I suppose. All right, well, we will drop another one. Interesting. That's an interesting way to put a limit on that. Because we're a pump out of a thing instead of a well, I'm kind of surprised that we have a limit like that.
Warning. An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Okay. Apparently we're gonna have one big attack. Are you gonna get done? You're working on it. Okay, we're fine here except for the research station, but I don't think we need this here. This is for something else specific. And we're still researching, right? Yep, we're getting charged bombs in 5 minutes, advanced teleport. Yeah, we got all kinds of things coming along. Okay, let's go deal with this, I suppose. So these are all gonna get hit pretty hard. Okay, since we've been here, cryo traps. This will let them get bombarded longer on the way in. You, I don't really care. If you could finish that last 17 before they get here, that'd be amazing. I have no idea what the limit to these things is because I don't seem to have... It doesn't use up the AI cores like our other defenses do. So I'm not sure what the limiting factor is on those. I don't know. And if there's no limit, here's some fire ones too. I mean, Slice called for napalm. Here's your napalm, Slice. This one's for you. Little Rex action for you. So first you get lit on fire, then you get frozen, then you stand in the acid. I like it. And you're as spicy as I need you to be. A fish cycle plants love that. Yep.
Danger. Enemy creatures are closing in.
Building limit 50. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to fighting rather than reading for a minute. Okay, well, I already hate those guys. Yeah, definitely.
Base is under attack.
How we doing? All right, probably should start at one side and work my way to the other. Yes, the shotgun turrets. Yes, it's working. Okay, I like the frost on the way in. That's kind of nice. Okay, I'm not seeing a boss monster yet. I'm seeing some rocks. No more nukes.
Energy connectors has been destroyed. Base is under attack.
We are out of missiles. Man, we need more missiles. Where's my upgrade that just lets me have more of those? I don't like that they've turned off one of my...
Breach in our walls.
How did you manage to do that? Alright, dealt with.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Oh, we'll show them about destroying buildings. Don't you worry.
Destroyed.
Okay, I mean, again, that wasn't too bad. We got another crystal floor. Like I said, that's what we're here for. Decorations. Actually destroyed a couple of those somehow. Okay, easy life. Alright, I do see... Okay, that one was not out. What are you telling me, game? There you go. Apparently we can do upgrades on those. Alright, deal. Although that's only gonna make them run out faster, so, you know, there is that. Okay, and then here... You're done, apparently. And next place is good to go. Okay, cool beans. We are not making enough iridium. We are actually losing iridium. All right, let's just hook up at least a junker down here. So we'll do power. I don't think I want to do a transmit. Those are so expensive to run. All right, give me power. Out of the way, tree, if you know what's good for you.
The new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available.
All right,
for
we got new level of this, so let's do this. And I think this is just going to be one of those undefended areas, so... Oh my goodness. Not that undefended. You jerks. My goodness.
The wind is picking up speed.
Okay. She was very worried about that, apparently. Alright, we'll just do that, and we'll throw a gate near it. And good enough for government work.
Is at maximum.
Okay, that'll at least get us to the positive. Okay, I think we want to get out of here now. Before we have more things attack us. Okay, this is for the DLC. I'm pretty sure. So we're ready for acidic or volcanic. What do you guys want to do? I'm okay with either one. Which one has the laser thing so Harrower will stop bullying me? We have acidic, which looks gloomy. And we have volcanic, which looks hot. I have no strong opinion on it. The mines take the same amount of input regardless of tier, just more output. Okay. That's actually good to know. That's really good to know. Thank you, Callie. Just build a wall around it, leave room for a door and a gate. Yep. Acid equals laser. Okay. That has big bonuses for some people. Acid for the acid gods. Hey, Caddy, how's it going? Whatever seems cool. Okay, it definitely seems like acid is the winner here. Yeah, who likes volcanoes? Ugh, gross, volcanoes. Okay, so they look like red crystals. Yep, I can already tell you it looks like this. I looked up on the wiki. I just couldn't figure out where they were from. It's not the best wiki. So, red crystals equals scan. That's what we need to know for this. Oh, Mr. Riggs, you broke them!
Rig jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress. Ashley, my senses are indicating a highly acidic atmosphere composition.
Fluoric acid condensation is definitely abnormal compared to what we've seen in other parts of the
Fluoric acid? That stuff is horrible.
Straight into the air. Let's look around to see what we can find.
If I remember, that stuff used to like
These red
everything.
crystals are really huge. Look at how the light is scattering below their surface. It's mesmerizing.
They also contain a lot of rhodonite. We can use this mineral to construct high-powered laser emitters for our weapons, as well as other equipment.
Lasers
You
mentioned.
already had me convinced at lasers. We definitely need to learn more about these crystals. We should research rhodonite handling as soon as possible.
Okay, I do not believe we have rhodonite handling. Palladium handling, titanium handling. Do we already have it? Rhodonite, okay, here we are. Add to research, take it to the top. All right, 1 minute, no problem. Oh, that's a big shiny boy. That looks like the crystal asset that they use in Warhammer. That really looks close to one of the crystal assets in Warhammer. I specifically remember it because there was a decoration. I don't remember who it was, but people kept donating to some streamer, like hundreds of them, because he said it looked like poop. And so they donated hundreds of those crystal decorations to him. Like, he filled his entire orbiter with them. Oh, and you're here. Hate you. Alright, let's see if we can scan you before I kill you. Yeah, give me your DNA. You don't deserve that. Familiarity, that's not it. It has an R in it, the one we need. It's from the red crystal specifically. Volcano does give a cool weapon for CC. Ooh, that is nice. That's the one that needs to be stored in glass, definitely. I think it needs to be stored in, like, treated glass, if I remember right.
What is causing them?
You can destroy crystals to get more DNA. Okay, good to know. What are the things following you around? I have some drones. They are... I'm pretty sure they're these guys. So, gathering tools, I think he picks up loot for me. Discovery tools, I'm not exactly sure what he does. And one of them's my repair bot.
New technology has been developed.
Okay, we got a spot to go to.
When we've finished researching rhodonite handling, we can start researching new laser-based weapons and towers. They're going to be an excellent addition to our arsenal. However, we will first have to gather some rhodonite to craft the new gear.
The red crystals that contain rhodonite. Research completed.
Hold that thought. Hopefully I didn't interrupt him, but I do want to start that research. All right, so it's right here. Laser. Harrower, this one's for you, buddy. Laser to the top. And corrosive gun. That sounds interesting. We'll add it to research.
Are relatively common in the acidic plains biome. However, I detected an interesting location with a much above normal condensation of their growth. There should be a lot of rhodonite in that area. I've marked the rift gem coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
Excellent. Let's go there as soon as we've secured the current objective.
I like how calm this place is so far. Probably will not last, but... That guy has 2,500 HP, just for the record. Also, you look like an acid variant. Calm? Yeah, calm. Compared to where we just were with the stealthing guys, I will take sludge acid dude any day. Are you frogs that have a glow light on your forehead? Because that's amazing. That reminds me almost of that one enemy from Monster Hunter Tri. It was the fish that had the little glow lure on its forehead. Mainly in the swamp biome. God, I found that biome so scary. I don't mind water, and I don't mind deep water, but I do mind dark water. And having to swim through that, like, brackish water was, like, very nerve-wracking for me in that game. It's probably also why I don't like the idea of cave diving. I don't mind caves, and I don't mind diving, but let's not combine the two, okay? I think it's the idea of getting trapped and slowly... asphyxiating to death. Oh, we should probably scan these before I kill them. Yeah, like an anglerfish. Yeah. Alright, out of the way, sludgy. We got scanning to do. Are you hitting my scanner? Why would you do that? Wow, what a jerk. Oh, new species of something.
Fumes are much denser near this growth. This thing must be responsible for the highly corrosive atmosphere in this area.
This life form is multiplying very rapidly. It is subdividing its cells, similarly to Earth-based bees. The fluid inside these cells is highly corrosive. Please keep a safe distance.
Actually, the chainsaw's pretty good against these big rocket reflectors. Ah, this crap. I seem to remember somebody warning me about these. I need to kill that thing, I think, to make him stop.
Much more of this acidic yeast growing here.
Acidic
The orbital
yeast.
scanner report indicated that this entire biome is covered in these fumes. We should study it further before setting up a permanent outpost in this area.
So it just smells like beer here.
Ashley, I strongly suggest using a bioscanner to gather samples from these life forms. The fluid inside them is a highly condensed acid that can easily burn through my armor. The bioscanner will allow us to gather samples from a safe distance.
That's middle. Oh, wow. Have I had this the whole time? I mean, nice you to mention that, Mr. Riggs. Nice you to mention that. This is more annoying than having the turret do it, though. I will say that. All right, so gather acidic yeast samples. We're at 1. All right, gotcha. Danger close, danger close. Yes. Okay, so we need to find a lot more of those, is what I'm hearing. Maybe we just go around. You know what?
Research completed.
You roll the dice every time you go cave diving? Yeah, I'm not, you're not gonna catch me there. I'm not exactly sure what was the privacy comment, Caddy? I think I missed something. Fire versus acid is your friend. If we had a scanner placed next to your home, is scanning you with every iteration. Oh, gotcha. Wouldn't you blow up the scanner? I mean, we're heading there very shortly, so get used to it, I suppose. When I first tried to use a rocket launcher, I was really overwhelmed by it. It needed to be charged. Yes. 3 charge levels. Can we make the laser? Yes, we just got the laser tech. Here you go. We'll look at it. It's going to be the first iteration, though, so don't expect too much. Laser. Energy damage is 50. That's not impressive. Weapon auto-aim. That sounds interesting.
Crafting completed.
Okay, so in this zone, I'm not seeing the nuke being needed as much. It's not really on the hand I like to have things like that on, though. Let's rotate out here. Alright, we got the laser on to try it. I will rotate out the nuke for the... We had an emulator, didn't we? We have flamethrowers, but they're like ancient and crappy. I thought we had an emulator. Okay, well, we will make an emulator then. Fire spewer. DPS is 9. A flamethrower would be 42. An emulator would be 212.
Crafting completed.
All right, we'll try that. Give me the emulator. Emulator. All right. Laser. Okay, so I see. It does have a little bit of auto target to it. I mean, this is not the ideal target, but okay. Okay. Ow. Ow. Sure, why not? What are you doing? Excuse me? Did I put on the wrong thing? I did. Why do we have bouncing blades on? How did I manage that? What even was this? This was the nuke? What did I take off? Oh, okay. So I have my sword. I guess we'll keep the nuke on, and then we have the emulator. That was very strange. All right. Ah, okay. It's not a flamethrower so much as it's like a napalm explosion. All right, this one's for you, Slice. I'm telling you. Yeah, that is not the way. Oh, I was kind of expecting that to spread further.
I'm detecting an imminent acid eruption. Ashley, prepare yourself.
How does one prepare themselves for an imminent acid explosion? Should I know that? Is that standard protocol?
Multiple fissures are opening up and are erupting with highly corrosive gas. We won't be able to build any.
I'm gonna go for the greed. Oh, we did the greed. Oh no, my nose itches because I'm so greedy. Okay, lots of acid on the ground. I need to remember that while we're fighting, to be careful. I mean, maybe that could be kinda, sorta like my rocket launcher, but it is a different damage type, I suppose.
The acidic gas is dispersing. The eruption is over. It's hard to say how often these may happen.
Let out a big one, Mr. Riggs. I got it. Okay, we still need to scan 8 more of those things. So Yeah, that's a few of them. Laser needs pierce to be effective. All right, well, right now our current laser does not have mods, so not yet. If we look in here, I'm gonna guess this or this is laser, and we don't have it unlocked yet. That's plasma towers, so no. I'm guessing you're gonna be the next tier. You're not gonna show me? No, we'll add that to the research queue too. I think you're just really far ahead of me, Harler. We're just not at the same place. I mean, it's okay. I'm not like wowed, I'll be honest with the emulator. Alright, scan first. Apparently get absolutely schlonged by something. Oh, are you guys actually hitting me? And ow. When I'm stuck, that's not good. Yeah, the number one killer is actually just getting stuck on something. Oh, if nothing else, we're getting a bunch of familiarity, so it's not like it's time wasted. Okay, more of those fungal growths, please. I still need to scan 7 more of those. Youch. Here. Now, one thing to notice in this zone also is there's just so much acid on the ground. Being careful not to step both where the enemy was and where you were is kind of important. Hey, David, how's it going? I forgot the I in liberating. Did I, or is it that weird font that I'm using? The B doesn't have the left side straight on it. I do not care for the B in that font, but I like the rest of the font. I thought the exact same thing the last time I wrote the word liberating on a thumbnail. You can see it in the Shadow Empire playlist, the most recent one. Yeah, the B looks like a backwards 3. It's very elite. Okay, that is not the fungal grove that we need, though. Nor is any of this stuff things I actually need either. Okay, let's try the emulator on these guys, maybe. Okay, that was maybe a little better. So, kind of like an anti-horde weapon that just needs a little more charging. I guess that's okay.
Looks like the weather's calming down. Wind is getting slower.
Armor plating +1. It's been a while since we found one of those, but those also don't seem to be particularly useful. Okay, here we are, here we are.
Is at a low today. Wind turbines are less effective.
Yeah, rockets definitely are not the thing to use on that, that's for sure. I guess the emulator's okay for this. Oh, you spread really far. Okay. I thought maybe there was a second one back here. Might be one south of you? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Can I hit this guy, please? Thank you. No, no good. Grenade launcher works on those? Oh, I bet you, yeah, grenade launcher would be good. Oh, is that another one? That is another one. Okay, we're at 5. I actually don't need to kill him, I just need to scan him. So there's really no point in killing it unless there's a reason that I want it dead. Use the pulse. Is that the one we scan? Yeah, that's the one we scan. Okay, so they show up as the red thingamabobber.
Wind is picking up again.
I guess these are okay. I don't know. I'm wiffle waffle a little bit if I like that weapon or not particularly. Oh, you're gonna bounce that. Are you immune to fire? You don't particularly carry the way. Okay. Oh, you. Alright, how do you feel about fire? Ooh, you do not like fire. Okay. Walkie guys equal fire. Somebody remember that. I'm not seeing anybody. Random weird artifact, yoink. And another one, of course. Okay, nope. Not gonna be cocky on that one. Ah, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Apparently we got the drone bonus from that one we opened up. Whew. Yes. That kind of makes me want more combat drones. Fusion core. Okay, that's good enough to actually get me in here. What do you do, fusion core? Movement speed, build time, build cost, and quite a big drop in build cost. Oh, I guess my repair one also does have a repair drone. I think he tries to repair buildings in addition to me. So I guess there's that. All right. Man, they did not make this as common as they made the other objectives, that's for sure. Or I just got a bad map, one of the two. All right, trying not to get too bogged down here.
Technology has been developed.
Advanced teleport, yes. Boy, those guys can soak up the ammo. Okay, yeah, like on these little guys, the laser's pretty good, and it auto-aims a little bit.
And my scanners are detecting small eruptions of acidic gases. I think an acidic eruption is coming.
I mean, okay, I can see it. I can see it. I can see why that the piercing would make sense, too.
The ground is opening up in some places,
Here we go.
and it's spewing strong acidic clouds. The acid is going to corrode everything within its range.
Ow. Thank you. All right. That gives us 4 more to go. Oh, and here's one. Oh, boy. That's what happens when you teleport in the middle of them. Okay, we've already got that one. We do not have the one that was over here. Where'd it go? There it is.
The eruption is over.
I gotta be really careful with those. I keep walking into that. Alright, Spritzer. Freshen me. Looks like the eye isn't there either. Alright, you guys tempted me enough. I'm gonna go look at this thing we're talking about. Alright, let me go look. Riftbreaker, where are you? Riftbreaker. I'm loading up GIMP. I'm opening my editing software. I 100% guarantee that eye is gonna be there. Let me see. Edit anyways. Yep. Yeah, it's this font. I do not care for that. I totally agree. The B is literally a backwards 3. And so if you have any word that's IB, it just looks like B. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Okay. Teleport? Yes, please. We got things that we're still researching, and I don't need to build that, right? Because that is just a... that's just a power that we have on. So... teleport. Yeah, we have teleport on. I think we just get the improved stats. I don't think that needs to be crafted. That would be... oh, no, I stand corrected. That does need to be crafted.
Crafting completed.
Yes, and then let's make sure it's on. Okay, now I don't need to do anything. It's on here. Okay, just need to aim better. Lol. Yeah, I have no idea. That's the one letter combo I don't like on that font. Because otherwise, I really do like that font. Like the stencil on a crate look that it's got. But for whatever reason, that B is just really weird. And it turns out you use the combo of I and B a lot. So it's very noticeable when it comes up. Okay, the electricity works pretty good on the swamp things. So there's a strong use case. Slow your roll, little hoppy dudes. Slow your roll. As I run through all their acid. Alright, now I saw more. Where'd you go? Shoo! Shoo! Yeah, see, that little drone just went and grabbed that DNA for me. Okay, 8. 9. 10.
That's enough
Got it.
samples to start researching them in the alien research lab. Interesting. We found traces of palladium inside the acidic yeast samples that we just collected. It might be a good idea to search for larger colonies of this life form. They might indicate the location of higher concentrations of palladium. The acidic yeast colonies that we've observed seem to grow from a central root inside the colony. I'd like to study a living colony in its natural habitat to gather more data on how it gathers palladium from the environment. We'll need to construct a local research station near one of the colonies in order to do that. We'll have to download the necessary technology for that building if we don't have it yet.
Ashley, I'm afraid that the research station will not be able to scan the colony from a safe distance. It would have to be placed very close to the root of the colony to work properly. We will not be able to build anything that close to the root without being overwhelmed by its growth, especially given the fact that we do not want to destroy it.
I think that we can prevent the colony from overgrowing our base by covering the soil with a structure that the acidic yeast can't grow on.
Standard floor tiles are going to be corroded by the colony.
We can prevent that. Now that we know the type of acid that this life form is producing, we can research special anti-corrosive flooring that will protect our base. We just need to build the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
Like I said, I do actually think they wrote kind of the sciencey stuff pretty well. I like that they're actually like, hey, now that we know what kind of acid it is, we could develop a floor panel that won't get melted by it. Like I talked about this last time, but a lot of time in games, people are like, I am a scientist because science. And that's like literally the extent of the thought process. Okay, so we need... Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Is it you? Environmental shielding acid. Okay, I definitely want that. That's not what we're after at the moment, though. Anti-corrosive floor. This is what we're after at the moment. Okay, can do... Okay, 50 seconds and 2 minutes. Got it. Mission complete. Use the planetary scanner to return to HQ. Okay, we definitely don't want to do that. Do I not have a mission update here? I don't. Yeah, I do. Research the anti-corrosive. Okay, we're working on it. I have a feeling we can just use... Ow. We can just use this once we have it done. But I won't do it just in case they want me to go somewhere specific. We got plenty of stuff stored, although notice that we haven't actually maxed out our stuff in this whole time. So that feels a little bit better at least. We can always go to the first volcano map and get the weapon there too. Yep, we will. I kind of like to complete these in one and dones, just for my own sanity's sake. But yeah, totally good.
Technology has been developed.
Okay, anti-corrosive floor.
Completed. We have located a large colony of acidic yeast. I have marked the rift jump coordinates on the planetary scanner interface. Warning. It is recommended to develop acidic shielding before visiting that location. It is going to be difficult to survive there without it. The red moon is now fully up. I am sensing increased activity everywhere around us.
What a cool look. Bad moon rising. Okay, so are you telling me you want me to go somewhere else? You sure are. It's that one specifically. Okay, let's just wait 35 seconds to get our acidic shielding, and then we'll head over there. Of course. I would be disappointed if you didn't actually attack me. I will say the laser is pretty good, Harrower. You weren't wrong.
New technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Oh my gosh, there are so many of you. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Yeah, laser's no good against those. Okay, we got what we needed. Let's get out of here. So, we want to go to the acidic yeast colony. And I don't care about this map, so that's fine. Total vindication. I'm only going to give you like 80% vindication because you were asking me to research things I hadn't gone to the map to get them unlocked on. I can't be faulted for not doing something that we're not up to yet. There are plenty of other things you could fault me for, but that is not one of them. Oh, Mr. Riggs! Jeez.
I am detecting multiple acidic yeast colonies nearby. They are larger than the ones we have seen before.
Oh, these look
and
cool.
are growing at a faster rate.
Good. We need to get close to the central root of one of these colonies and construct a research station near it. This isn't going to be easy.
These look like dandelions. You know dandelions are not native to the United States. They were brought in by an immigrant who was like, I have to sneak these seeds in because I will miss the flowers of my home. Imagine how many billions of dollars on weed control have been spent on dandelions. They actually used to have pretty strict, in fact they still do, pretty strict control on seed that was coming into the country. We also didn't have tumbleweeds. When you think of like Wild West and you see a tumbleweed, for most of that period, tumbleweeds didn't exist. It was brought in from Russian seed grain. Yeah, it's a huge problem where I live. Like, it'll pile up and then get lit on fire. It's a big problem. It is not good. Yeah, so it's what Russian white thistle, I think, is the name, and they suck. They have like I think they have like some kind of little oil on their thorns that really hurts when they prick you. It's not fun. It's not poison, but it just makes it hurt. Okay, we are at the halfway point. I am going to take my $5 here. I will leave you to enjoy. That doesn't really tell us anything, does it? Sure, we'll look at the mech here. So as always, if you haven't taken a stretch break and gotten yourself a drink, I would encourage you to do so. Maybe a little snack. Maybe if you're not blocking ads, I appreciate the pennies if you get one here. I'm gonna have a 5-minute timer up, and then I will be back in that 5-minute timer. So I'm gonna tell YouTube that I'm taking a 5-minute break, and I will be right back. All right, hopefully you had a good break there. I think those plants look like a mix of dandelion and clover. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not a one-to-one. Caddy says, I think you need more than 4% acid resist. Yeah, I do too. We need to look at that before we get too far. Gonna drop off. Don't care too much about Riftbreaker or Age of Wonders. All right, man, no problem. Hopefully I'll see you in a future series. You know, things are always rotating, so it will not always be those two things. So, yeah, always more to come. Always more to come. Okay, so is there something I can make? None of these are acid resist. So what exactly did that tech do? You. It's just environmental shielding. Does this mean that we will not take acid damage from walking into the... Does not require crafting. Okay, specifically does call that out. Do we have some acid water? Okay, this certainly hurts a little bit at least. Certainly helps a little bit. Okay, so just like before, we'll look around a little bit, although this is already looking kind of nice. All right, excuse you. We have oh my gosh, a geyser. We have a geyser that we could refine the water from. I guess we also have the acid. I'm gonna assume it's sludge. Okay, and I definitely am still taking acid from the ground, so I'm not exactly sure what that did.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Something new. Okay.
I have located an acidic yeast colony route nearby.
Darn it.
You can check its location on the map.
Okay, well, that's nowhere near where I was just talking about being able to set up a base. Hopefully we will have some nearby geo. Being able to power up our base with geo and then using the water runoff from that to do the cultivation, which I assume is what we're going to end up doing here, would be really nice. Oh my goodness, so many of them. Oh no. Alright, we'll have to laser him to death. Honestly, I thought, okay, Vitius Pura Rubius is the thing that unlocked the lasers, so maybe we're working on the next laser unlock with that, which would be quite nice because I do like the laser. Remember to be careful of the base defenses. Those will attack the root if they're within range. Okay, gotcha. Just in the nick of time, too. We filled up our carbonium just a second ago.
This looks like the central root of the colony. Now we have to build a research station close to it to start the scanning procedure.
Remember that we can block the growth of the colony by placing anti-corrosive floor tiles around it. It would be advised to build our entire base on anti-corrosive floor.
Plants are available for crafting.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I would love to craft that base, Mr. Riggs, but we got other things to work on for a minute. And that's acid. Yeah, this immolator, I'm not sure it's really doing enough damage. It's just not quite there at the moment. Okay. Careful, careful. Oh my gosh, could I go anywhere and not set up another group of them? Oh, that's not great. Oh, there's a bajillion there too. Oh, rip. That was not good. Apparently there was a boss here too. Man, we have tripled our deaths tonight. All right. Mr. Riggs, I'm not sure exactly what that acid thing was supposed to do, because it certainly feels like the acid resistance we researched did not actually do very much. We still take the environmental, we still take it from the dead bodies, we still take it from the acid from the shots. So I'm not exactly sure what it is lowering. There's another boss. Okay, this place is a little spicy. Alright, first things first, I just want my weapon back. OMG. I keep fat bringing my heal a little bit early too, which is not helping. That was a big shot. That was a really big shot. And that's a lot of bees. Oh my goodness. Could I please go somewhere and not trigger a new unit? Nope. Nope. Okay, don't get more. Don't get more. Okay, can I get the heal, please? Okay, that's all we have time for. I thought we were literally gonna rock up and start building our base, but apparently that was not in the cards. And holy bananas, that's a lot of bees. Okay, that's probably what ended up actually killing me. Can I get a drop on that? Oh my god, there are so many of them. Okay, antimatter. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do against those guys. Those just rip me apart. It would also help if I didn't have 50,000 other things that were on top of me at the same time. Okay, he is just literally still right with me. Okay, we have our nuke. Okay, I think he liked it. We did not land that shot. I dislike that we're not able to kill the flyers, at least not well. Alright, we gotta go heal again. Can I get a nuke on the way out? Okay, give me a heal. Give me a heal. Why is that so bloody slow? Ah, the bees! The bees are back! Oh my gosh, I hate this guy. This is like one of the worst ones we've fought yet. Okay, what do we have up? We have the antimatter ball up. Maybe that can do something? Okay. Number 6 for the antimatter ball. Get him. Get him. Okay, we got a nuke also. Nuke. Oh, finally. Oh, that was misery.
Wind is slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up.
Okay, am I crazy? Is there something I can do to kill those bees? I feel like I should have something that kills those so I can actually get to the middle and actually fight.
This fog is very dense. It's affecting the efficiency of our solar panels and wind turbines. Based on my calculations, it shouldn't last for long.
Alright, I'm trying to be a good boy and not attack anything because I want to get my weapon back from when we died. Boy, we tracked that dude halfway across the map. Got my laser back.
The fog is clearing up.
Okay, now I'm completely turned around though and have no idea where that thing was. Even more of these. Perfect. I don't think we actually killed any of those. I think they just went underground. Okay, that's the edge of the map. The blue. Oh, okay, the pulsating blue orb. Gotcha. I will say this map I thought was really chill. I was wrong. I was so wrong. All right, anti-corrosive floor. Okay, I see. I'm gonna need to clear some of this. Okay, that is not the weapon to do it. All right, I think we're just gonna get this established, and then we'll think about other things. Out of the way. This is my future base. Construction zone. Oh my goodness, you are a big boy, aren't you? Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to let this get out of control. Alright, I have no idea where we're building the base. I just want to get this thing, like, contained. Okay, easy does it there, friend. Let's not do something we're both gonna regret. I don't like all this wildlife around here much either. Okay. We are nearly contained, or somewhat contained. Nope. Brush, anti-corrosive. Okay, we're not nuking it. That seems like a bad idea. Alright, and somebody mentioned that we need to make sure that we build some defense, so I need to probably clear a little further, so this can kind of be in the middle. Ooh, and some carbonium or some cobalt, one of the two. Actually, something useful around here? Is that legal? 2 of them? This is crazy. Okay, maybe we'll start taking stock here. So we could do some carbonium energy, I suppose. Build a research station here. Okay, I'm gonna assume that when we do that, we're gonna get attacked, just based on other things that have happened to us recently. This is gonna be one of our power sources. All right, so let's say out to here, I suppose.
The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
Also, gas energy works. You have sludge. Yeah, we have some flammable gas here too.
Buildings are available for construction.
Okay, so we're gonna need. I gotta find the darn thing. Drone mine is a hub for a fleet of automated drones. We'll collect solid resources of all varieties. Gas extractor. Okay, that's what we want. There. The problem with the gas extractor is it's gonna struggle to get started, so we're not gonna be able to use just that. We'll leave that. That. Okay, that puts us into storage with gas. And then we need a gas power plant. And again, let's use this. I'm trying to leave myself a little bit more easy connects. Floors, yes, good point. More floor. More floor.
Wind is picking up again.
Shoo! Shoo! I do like the Gatling gun too. I find that very satisfying. I like the machine gun, and the Gatling gun is just better. Okay, we're gonna need at least some form of energy storage. We'll do double, I think. And we'll throw just some wind in because we need something to prime the pump, as it were. Okay, that should be good once that turns on. Good thing there's no friendly fire. Okay, let's continue. I'm guessing once I do the research post is when things are going to go hot, so I'm trying to get some of this down first because we keep making that mistake on the other maps and getting absolutely just slonged by a bajillion things. Did he mess with the crossing connections? I hope not. Maybe. Let's see. I don't think so. I think any of them work. This just isn't done yet, so it won't pump anything. He says with a lot of confidence and then doesn't work. What don't you like? Gas won't go there? Stores a significant amount of liquid or gas. Can only store one type of resource and needs to be connected to pipelines to operate. It's a cross. Ah, gotcha. Pipe junction. Wait, have I been using that wrong the entire time? Am I insane? There's a distinct possibility that I might have a lot of things set up incorrectly. Okay. Can't argue with reality.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
I think I have some other things that are incorrect. I wonder why they're even working. Awkward. Alright, well that's okay. That doesn't really change what this needs to do. I just figured that out earlier today. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, that's fine. We're making 500. That's not a ton, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and we're gonna add a little bit more because that's definitely not gonna do us. No, I don't. Oh, no. No, we're gonna cut this a little further back. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to be running around defending. I don't need to be constantly walking into that crap. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, and I do kind of want this carbonium inside my area. If we're gonna be here for a hot minute, then dang it, I want some free resources. Also, we should probably just take care of this because otherwise I'll regret it later. Go get me that DNA. Thank you. Okay. No, more wall. Okay. And then how did I miss that? Yeah, I feel like spending a little bit of investment now, just getting our walls ready before we trigger something we're not ready for, it will definitely pay off. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. All right, so there was the other one. I think this will be fine. And where are we on this way? The Great Wall of Galatea 37. Apparently the game's very happy with the number of walls I've been building. Okay, I don't think I need this, but here, they can chew on this if they would like to. There you go. Enjoy. And we'll close that off. Alright, and of course we're gonna need gates. Probably not a bad idea just to double it up. Okay, also gonna definitely want a radar. Alright, and run power along the walls because I never have power where I need it. And make a full circuit so that when one side gets broken, we're not completely broken. Okay. We're gonna probably, we're definitely gonna need more power. So what else can we do? Somebody said something about we have sludge. With sludge, what can we process? Water filtering plant purifies contaminated fluids.
Technology has been developed. New buildings
Gas.
are available for construction. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay, but what makes the gas out of the sludge, I guess, is the question for me. It's got to be in here. Cultivator, harvesting, drone, loot, biocomposter, no. Here we are, no production sludge. That's the extractor. I missed it twice now. I would definitely believe that. Rhodium, rare elements, ammo, solid, ammo, storage, a liquid pump. So this will pump the sludge. Water filtering plant will make water. Gas filtering plant. Oh, I see. Upkeep is the sludge. Okay. Okay, and you're gonna produce 25 a second. And a gas power plant needs 50. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 of you. No, I'm gonna need 2 of you for one of those. And you're gonna use 100 sludge.
Are starting to form around a strong air current.
You give me 200, so you're gonna give me absolutely plenty. I really want R to be rotate, apparently. Okay, so that's gonna give us 200.
Tornado has just formed near our location.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It is extremely dangerous.
Okay, so that will be enough for 2 of these. So I need a liquid storage. We'll use this as our splitter, apparently, because what I thought was a splitter was not a splitter this whole time. All right, connected. And then I guess we'll do the same thing. We'll connect those 2 into here. And then from there into a gas. All right, a little more complicated than the other things we've been doing, but that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Acid tornado sounds like... No, it's not venomous enough. If it was a venom tornado, should be able to shatter the crystal. Nope, I think this one's here to stay. That's okay. It's decorative. It's decorative. Okay, so that's gonna give us enough juice that I don't feel bad. We're probably gonna need 2, maybe 3 mainframes. We'll start with 2.
A tornado is damaging our base.
That's not a tornado.
Air currents are returning back to normal.
Do you mind, sir? Sir? Alright, well, if I'm out here anyways, we're gonna need this at some point. Okay, and then also while I'm here, let's get these up and running. Alright, what is that noise? It's just chuckling at me. Apparently we're taking little bits of damage. Did I miss a floor piece here? Don't think so. Okay, that should be powered. I absolutely hate the shape of these deposits, just to go on record. Okay, we have 16 repairs. And this isn't going to be perfect coverage, but yeah, I think we're going to need a third one. Oh, we're definitely going to need some more if I'm going to do this much. Okay. That gives me 9. Yeah, we're going to need some more. I don't want local power. I want just total power. 0. Local. 400k. Alright, but we're very close to the edge of this. I think we're going to need a little bit more juice. We're not going to be able to pump out of here, but we could probably pump out of here. Let me actually get a couple turrets up, because they're going to attack me at some point. Also, apparently I have a level 2 of that. Probably should do that instead. Alright, let's at least get like round 1 of turrets. Just even if they're the crappy, just plain ones. Ay. I wish that was a setting. I don't love that. Generally, I do like that I can build on top of things. I wish I wouldn't build on top of my walls as easily. I do that all the time. Alright. These are just the very bare bones base turrets. But better than nothing. Okay, now we at least have something up so I can not be quite as rushed while I'm doing this. Okay, we need another pump. Flamers are good. Oh, don't you worry. We're gonna put some flamers in. Never you worry about that. Okay, we'll put you here. And then you go into there. And then, I don't know, we'll mix it up a little bit and go like that. Into that. I like the gas power, what would you even call this, system, I guess. Alright, and then we need some pipes. You go there, you go there, you go there, there. A little close to the edge, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, and I do probably want to upgrade those. No reason to use a lower tier. Okay, there we go. We have 9 left. That's not going to be enough. So again, more. All right, flamers, you're up. I think, again, we're just going to go full coverage on these. Not stepping into the acid puddle yet again. It's a good way to keep your armor very, very clean, though. Just continuously walk through acid. Free acid etching. And then I don't know if we're gonna need the rockets here, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't, because the rock guys here are the type that bounce rockets, but we'll include them just because I always do. The rock guy trauma is real. Work through that little spot apparently. Oh, I also should get some ammo up and running. Okay, we need more power. Excuse me, sir. Please don't. You're killing the thing I need. Careful with the rockets, they may attack if it's in range. Yeah, apparently. Alright. We may need to change that one spot. Does that mean I can't use artillery? Alright, if we just bring this out a little bit, I do want one here. So we'll just get it a little bit further away. And of course I put it in the middle of the wall, because of course I do. That's fine. Not close to it. I'm not gonna chance that. That seems like a Babel fail waiting to happen. Alright, we still have enough power. Give me another data center. God, it's like real life. Are games too real? We're spamming data centers everywhere. It's ruining the whole area. Okay, I'm not too sure about any of those other ones, though. I think we may just add a little bit to what we already have. Because I'm a little concerned that now that I saw that it trying to attack those. And by a little concerned, I mean a lot concerned by it trying to attack that. We'll do... Okay, we'll give it some shotgun towers. The bomb turret is good, but not on this map. Yeah, I have a feeling that it's gonna boom boom my defended thingamabobber here. This is the palladium that we need to progress the main story objective too. So, like, this isn't just like some random side thing I'm doing. This is actually kind of important. I got 2 more left. Sure. Sure. All right, and then I will do some fire. And throw some of these out there. Now, apparently I need another door. Excuse me. The new gas plant isn't running. I will look at it. I just want to get defenses up before I have problems that need defenses. Ah! Wasn't that what I meant to do? Sure, why not? I mean, I totally meant to do that. Look, I'm just pre-clearing. Easy as. Okay. I'm gonna call that good enough. Alright, what is your problem, new gas plant? I missed a connection.
Ashley, I'm detecting a sudden change in air humidity and wind speed.
Alright, he's happy now.
Is forming up.
He's happy now. Okay, we have excess power. This may be a...
This fog is very dense.
I mean, there's no reason not to. We'll drop an outpost here in case I decide I want to keep this place.
Based on my calculations, it shouldn't last for long.
And you know what else we need? We need... these actually look like they're a shared resource, so maybe I don't need one, but I'm gonna build it anyways. Let's build another ammo factory. We'll stick it up here. Ammo factory and some ammo storage. I have no research. Oh, thank you. I had queued up and finished with that queue basically everything we had unlocked before this stream started. So we could do the next level of headquarters. I'm not even sure we've done the upgrade here. I guess there's no reason not to research it, though. We have no other buildings unlocked. Weapons, we have unlocked a whole bunch. Let's actually look here, though. These are more interesting, I think. Drones advanced. We never did even really look at those, but sure, we'll pop that in there. Railgun. Again, once we get to these blue ones, they might be a little more interesting than what we currently have. There's the corrosive gun. There's the laser. You know what? We'll put laser at the top. The blue laser would be a lot more interesting. Fusion core. The nuclear missile. Yes, please. And we don't have titanium, so the shockwave tower is useless to me. Get the better heal. I thought we already had it. It's here. Repair tools. That's not it. What are you called? You. Instant repair. That is not that. Let's repair tools. Instant repair. We do not have the bars to do it at the moment. But yeah, I totally agree. I'm not healing enough with that one. Also, we did talk about resists. Let me peek in here again. Is there anything in here that is just straight up acid resistance? Defense drone? No. Okay, so these are where we could get some drones. Air tools, sonic sensors. No, it would basically just be more armor plating, I guess. Or just more resist all. No, the heart thing, you have no iridium. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I queued up a bunch of things just now.
Base efficiency is
That's okay, we'll get more in a minute. It's slowly coming in. I don't want to build outposts here until after we do the attack. Before we leave this map, we'll do it. Okay, I think we're good to go here, or we're as good as we're gonna get. I'm gonna trim this just one more time. Make my life a little bit easier if I have to run back and forth. I hear you spreading. Yeah. No more of that, eh? Alright. That's as much as you can have, Mr. Beer Mold. Okay, let's drop our tower, assuming we can afford the electricity. 50 a second? We sure can. I can barely afford the iridium, too, so there's that. Alright. Do it.
Research lab operational. Acidic yeast scanning in progress.
It is not
Now
operational.
we just have to maintain power to the research lab and let it gather the necessary data.
My sensors are picking up increased movement around our position. We should prepare to defend the research laboratory.
Ha. Nice one, Mr. Riggs. Fool me 3 times, shame on you. We figured it out this time. Alright, well, I have nothing but time, so I will go ahead and extend this out. We'll do some cryos out here. I kind of like that slowdown as they get close to my turrets. I really enjoy the shotgun ones, I won't lie. That's very satisfying to me. One more AI core? Yeah, we could afford it. Sure, why not? And actually, if we're just waiting around, maybe a power redundancy wouldn't be a bad plan either. We'll add layer 2. I'm always so worried that our power is going to get cut. I think rightfully so. Apparently that wasn't even powered, so there you go. All right, do it, Mr. Riggs. Attack in 2 minutes, protect the research station. We are at 4 out of 150. Got it. Yeah, before we leave here, I think we're gonna hook up that iridium, those iridium, probably just that, just those three. But we'll just run out there and we'll just drop them because it seems like as long as I'm not on the map, they don't get attacked. So that is super nice. I really appreciate that. Can you imagine if they made you keep teleporting between maps to defend your settlements? That would get obnoxious real quick. Especially if you're on the main map. My goodness, on the main map, it feels like you get like 2 minutes between events. I guess such a thing as too much content to be had there. All right, 50 seconds.
There's an intense aurora in the sky.
I mean, I'm sure there is. Can I get that heal? Where was that? No, still cannot. Need 5,000, okay.
Prepare for an ion storm. It's going to disable a lot of equipment.
Mindustry had you react to sector attacks. It got tiring. I don't remember Mindustry. Which give me a little more. Which one was that? I don't think I played
ion
it.
Storm is disabling our equipment.
I mean, if you want to play a game that's in the same genre-ish, and you like being under a lot of pressure, have people around here ever played They Are Billions? That game is like you let one unit break through your walls, game over. Everyone's a zombie, you lose. That game was stressful. That game was really stressful. So random ion storm during the attack, or scripted, you think?
Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
I do need to remember that we don't have a lot of long range, so I need to kind of come out here and deal with long range things. Okay, that worked well. That worked really well. Suspiciously so. Suspiciously so. Why do you have an exclamation point? What do you want? I'm not exactly sure what you want. Are you telling me that you have excess gas because you don't need it?
We're halfway through analyzing the root of the acidic yeast colony. The data is already looking very promising.
Ashley, since you built up our research station in this area, I've noticed a change in the growth vector of the acidic yeast colonies around us. It appears that all of them are slowly growing in our direction.
That's very interesting. It looks like we've been recognized as a threat. The colonies are trying to devour our base.
We have aggressive beer yeast. I'm gonna ferment you and drink you. I hope you know that that is your fate. Okay, coming from the other side. Alright, well, if I have a minute, I may as well. I mean, this kind of makes sense too. Like, in real life, we have mold that is able to solve maze puzzles.
Base is under attack.
Alright, again, I'm trying to clear out some of these long-range guys. Especially that giant siege guy. I don't like those. I don't like those one bit. Not having artillery or teleport bombs kind of sucks. I think they left pools of acid. I see what happened. Okay. Easy life. Technically, the yeast is the one doing the fermentation. Well, I will tame this yeast to my will. Power loss is a huge problem if you need power. Yes, I agree. Tower defense game also gave strong total annihilation and factorial vibes. Interesting. Scripted storm? Yeah, I was like, wow, isn't that convenient that there's a storm right when I need to have my radar to defend myself? Suspicious. I do like, I really am enjoying the mix of like active defense in addition to turrets. Like in Factorial, I go on the offensive, my turrets play the defense. I don't generally combine the two. Like this is kind of fun. I like it. Okay, I don't like those big throwy guys though.
Doesn't react with most acids, but this life form uses a highly concentrated form of fluoric acid that is heated up by the creature's metabolic process. We can program the orbital scanner to analyze the growth patterns of the acidic yeast colonies. This should help us in finding the palladium deposits that these colonies are moving toward.
Affirmative, Ashley. Orbital scanning in progress. Analyzing acidic yeast growth patterns. Orbital scanning finished. We have found something interesting. There are a few areas within the acidic plains that are entirely surrounded by the yeast colonies. Spectral analysis confirms that palladium should be present there. However, the yeast is actively avoiding these zones.
Interesting. If there's palladium there and they aren't interested in it, then something might be preventing them from growing in that area. We should prepare for the unexpected.
The fog is gone. Base efficiency is back to normal.
Okay, cool beans. All right, my plan is let's drop. I assume we're done on this map. So my plan is let's drop some collectors and we'll just leave this as a collection map and get out of here. Okay, so check my thought on that. Volcanic area, metallic, rhodolon, collect palladium. Okay, we are done here. Ideally, I want to go a little bit quick because I would like to just do this and get out of here and not have to stick around and defend. So we are literally going to do this as fast as I am able to do it. I don't know if I need to put flooring down here. I'm going to assume that we're okay. Well, you know what? Let's not assume because I'm not coming back. All right, there you go. All right, I want the iridium. Power. Apparently I'm not allowed to build near that thing. Okay, the iridium mine, level 3. Okay, and then I want those two, and then we're out of here. Actually, hold on. Didn't drop the floor. The floor is so dirt cheap. I didn't connect my power properly. You son of a gun. That would have annoyed me to no end. Right, please actually connect for me, game. The iridium ore. I feel like we're like combat mining here. Okay, and then we drop floor, and then we GTFO. Okay, are you cool? You're cool. Are you cool? You are cool. Okay, let's get out of here before something attacks. Okay, I don't see a reason to go home. We need the palladium sample. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're good. I think we can probably finish this. Okay, orbital scanning detected palladium-rich location within the acidic plains. Go there and gather some information about the abundance of palladium ore to learn if there's enough to establish a permanent mining post. I did drop them on the mines, Dark. Make sure, just in case if you got an ad or something earlier, make sure you hit the live button. You may be a little bit behind. Has anyone else seen Gentleman Broncos? I can smell Yeast Farm from 40 miles off. I have not seen that, David. How many deaths did you miss? I think I died twice. Maybe 3 times.
Orbital scanning indicated that there should be multiple underground palladium deposits hidden in this area. We can use the geoscanner to find them.
It's actually quite calm in here. That's a bit suspicious, don't you think, Mr. Riggs?
Yes, that is abnormal. I'm not detecting any acidic yeast colonies in the area. The local fauna population also seems to be smaller than in the other areas of this biome.
Very suspicious. Dude, that aircraft carrier bug guy that we fought was ridiculous. Those flyers would just like instantly shred me if they got a bead on me. That was probably the hardest enemy I have fought, like bar none. Okay, this is looking like a juicy little spot, which means I definitely will not be able to build near it. I guess if we wanted to get really saucy, we could build one of those energy teleporter stations and we could run around the map and be a little more aggressive on mining posts. I just don't know if it's worth the effort. Oh, goodness.
Underground explosion detected.
Yeah.
A giant mushroom just exploded under our feet. I didn't expect that. We can use the geoscanner to detect hidden explosives underground. This functionality is normally used for detecting minefields, but we can use it here as well. This must be the reason why the acidic yeast colonies are not present in this area. Let's be careful here.
Because of the minefield? Again, I have to say, really clever use of the game mechanics. Like, I like that. I like that a lot.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I feel like I'm at the DMZ. We got the mushroom zone, the MZ. Okay, hang on. I'll deal with you. No, give me... Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. We have the new laser. Why are we not using new laser? Give me the advanced laser.
Crafting completed.
Yeah, give me the advanced laser. And that has a mod. Okay. Energy damage over time. Target piercing, I assume that is the one we want. Equip. Okay, what else? Did we get the new minigun? I don't think we got the new minigun. We do not. Okay, so immolator, laser. I'm looking for blue things. Small machine gun. Charge bomb. I have not used this yet, but it's already the same damage type. All right, we'll just go with what we got there. All right. Come here, jerks. I love that cryo turret, by the way. That thing is ridiculous. Okay, so I am getting some palladium from this stuff. So I guess this is just what I need to do, is play Minesweeper. But what about third minigun? The problem with third minigun, Shinosuke, is they all share the same ammo pool. You don't get double the ammo for having 2 miniguns. You get the same ammo and you shoot it twice as fast. There is an achievement, I think, for doing that. So maybe it'd be worth doing at least once. Yeah, apparently the energy gun is really good in this zone. I will say that. We should see about maybe getting some cryo weapons for the volcano before we go there. I'm just guessing, but... Trap energy. Okay, I like the traps. That's cool. Need to find some deposits. I'm on it. Alright, this is gonna be horrific. Oh, a boss. Perfect. Alright, what do you got? Oh, you're a big acid dude. Ashley! 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 What?
Maybe we can find something that we can place an automated mining station on.
I'm a little busy, Mr. Riggs! I'm a little busy! Did we get him? We did not get him. No! Oh my goodness! You are trying to attack me. That's new. The little guys normally don't do that. And I hate these new slug things. Barricade.
This will make things easier for us.
Interesting. Yeah, those little guys are actually trying to attack me. They're not the cute little scavengers they were before. Alright, that was not the worst boss ever, but I did drop like all my powers on him. So, you know, that did happen. That laser feels good now. I love that song. Gorillaz Feel Good Inc. Probably my favorite Gorillaz song. Although I do like quite a lot of stuff. Don't they have a new album? Now that I just said that, I think my brother told me they did. I have not had time to check it out. I think he said it had a really cool animated music video. I should do something about that. Put a cryo model on the laser? We sure could. It's a legend, and yes, Noodles got the band back together. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't love all their stuff, but I don't generally like all of an album anyways. I tend to like one or two songs from a band. But Gorillaz, because it's, you know, what it is, I tend to like quite a bit of their stuff, actually. I was thinking about this the other day. Were the Gorillaz the first VTubers? I think I mentioned that on stream, but that was my shower thought. Oh god, I'm sorry, oh god. I made a huge mistake. Okay, there are still more mushroom bombs. Just in case anyone was worried there weren't any more, there are definitely still mushroom bombs. Okay, that is not the weapon for that. Rockets are still definitely the weapon for that. Can I please have the next level of rockets? I feel like that needs to be scanned for some reason. Okay, you like to be lasered because you're a pervert.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest.
Yeah, the pierce definitely does make a big difference, Harler. I'll agree with you there. Oh god, we're back in the minefield. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Give me the sensor, dang it. This place is horrible. This whole zone has been horrible. Why can't we go back to just the normal necro creatures that want to eat my other hand? Back to simpler times. Whew, this is stressful, man. No, they're frying pan in acid bath. Don't think so, but they are close to it. Okay, fair. What would be, in your opinion? Came out this month, haven't had a chance to listen to it. Okay. That'll be okay, builders, that's our homework for Wednesday's stream. Everyone should go listen to the new Gorilla album. and we'll report back on Wednesday. I'll try to find some time. Okay, what the heck was that? It was like mind controlled or something there for a second. Okay, hang on. Any more mines? No. There is something up here. What is it? Ah, I see you. All right, let's see if we can get a scan on that before I blow it up. Cool. I also don't think I want the orbital laser. It's really hard to target. I think that's gonna come off my bar.
An earthquake is coming.
This is gonna come off here in just a minute, probably. All right, I can at least see the target.
It's an earthquake. It's going to seriously damage all buildings near its epicenter.
Okay, noted. Betty Boop is the first VTuber. Is that the same though? Was she doing it? Was she doing it as a live thing, or was she just making voiceover for a cartoon? Because I do think to count as like a VTuber, I'm gonna say you have to be recording it live with mocap. I could totally be wrong. I'm not up to date on my Betty Boop lore.
We should quickly repair whatever's been damaged.
Why did you skip the node? Did I skip a node? If I did, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm heading towards what he's telling me to head towards. Gorillas did mocap? For some of their stuff, I believe they have. I could, again, totally be wrong about that. No! Oh, God. Okay, and another boss. All right, scan him first. That is not the boss. That is also not the boss. This thing seems to really be a troll. I mean, I guess it's good to get the scanning done one way or the other, so I guess it's fine. I'm actually surprised how long I can fire that. All right, did you scan him or not? Because I don't think you did. $14 out of 20. Oh, and I've aggroed him. All right, it's on like Donkey Kong. Oh, look at that. He has the power of wind. It's Captain Alien Planet. He's a very gassy guy. It's all that acid in his diet. Trident? We already spoke about my love of tridents. I think you all know how I feel about that. Alright, is this all palladium, I take it? Gather palladium, locate the deposit.
Palladium deposits that we've been finding here are too small to build a mining station. However, we've learned how to find it. The data gathered with the geoscanner can be fed to the orbital scanner to search for mineable palladium. Our mission here is complete. We can return to headquarters to start preparing to build a palladium mining outpost.
Understood, Ashley. I'm starting the orbital scanning procedure and searching for mineable palladium deposits. In the meantime, we should research palladium handling technology to be able to... Research completed.
All right. We will do that immediately so I don't forget. It's going to be over here. Inferno... Oh, maybe it's not going to be over here. All right. Stand corrected. Palladium handling. Got it. Add to research. Make it so.
To actually construct palladium mining stations.
Oh, hang on. Do I need to scan some more of those? That might be the next layer level of laser at some point. I'm at 67 out of 100. Let's be greedy here for a minute and just do some scanning because this is such a good spot. This is such a good spot for that. Yeah, let's see if we can just get this to 100. What's the next color in this game? Yeah, good night, Slice. Have a good one, man. Gorillas did not use mocap. Okay, I stand corrected. They produced a pre-planned digital video. Mocap in 2017. Okay, okay. Okay, I did not see what number we ended up on, but I'm gonna assume we need more. Nope, nope, nope. No, no, don't blow anything up. Careful, careful. Nope. Laser, please.
We have calculated a favorable location for palladium mining outpost. I am detecting multiple acidic yeast colonies in this area.
That's good. Maybe there will be fewer exploding mushrooms in that area. Either way, we should remember to use the geoscanner frequently.
Okay, I'm at 80. 81. Yeah, I want to get this to 100 before we leave here. This is just too good of a scanning location not to.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
Oh no, not my wind turbines.
Wind speed is at a low today. Wind turbines are less effective.
All right, we're at 88. Somebody did say I could break these to possibly get more also. I guess once he's done scanning, I should probably break them. We got a bunch of ironium from somewhere too. Interesting. 95? All right, one more. See if we can research the laser tower. Check. Will.
Creatures is coming from a nearby
96. While he's doing that, I'm gonna break these apart. 98, 99, 100 out of 150. Alright, I'm so sorry. This is probably really boring, but I kind of just want to get this while we're here. This just feels like it's a good idea. There's just so many of these in such an easy to do spot. He says as he goes into the acid and everything explodes.
Wind is picking up again. Power generation is back to normal.
Alright, scan it all, buddy. We're at 111 out of 150. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this. Better heal. Yeah, okay, we'll check that quick before I forget. Okay, better heal. Right here. Add. Okay, laser tower. Heavy artillery, mine laser. No, mine laying tower. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Not a building. That's the orbital. That's a normal laser. The answer is no. Yeah, it's laser sword. No. Ironium, I barely knew him. Yeah. That does sound interesting, yeah. I mean, I guess we could also make an electric chainsaw now that I think about it. Okay, we're at 115, 118. Yeah, this is definitely the way to do this. This is so easy compared to scanning 2 or 3 at a time. We're getting some other stuff too, but I don't really care about that. I care about the vitreous puridium is the laser one. I'm guessing we need that to get the higher level lasers unlocked. So let's just do it even if we don't need it this second. Scan here. No, no, go away. Go away. Leave my scanning alone. Shoo. I think I barfed acid on me. I think they blew up my thing. You jerks. Oh no! Oh god. Why? Why? Yeah, mines, man. Mines are an insidious thing.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Alright, what are we up to? 125, okay. And we're also getting some plant stuff that we can throw into our furnace too, so we're getting quite a lot of value out of this, even if it's a little tedious. Alright, apparently you're done scanning all this. I hate that guy, and I hate you too. And I hate those guys too, because you're eating my turret. Leave my scanner alone! Oh god. I need to remember to check for mines when we go into these areas. Okay, what do I have to do? 136. 37. No, you don't need to do that? Alright, well, I'm already committed for this one at least. What does the 150 get me then, if that's not what it's needed for? Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Yep, getting stuck. Yep. I got stuck on that rock right there. Rip. Reconstruct. Improves crop yield on cultivating them. Ah, okay. We're at the point where I'm gonna finish what we've started, so I'm going to get it because we've already worked that hard.
Are available for crafting.
That's not necessarily bad though, right? Because isn't this crop gonna be one that gives me palladium? He says while he walks through yet another minefield. We'll probably get it while I run back down there to get my stuff. We can't stop here, Mr. Riggs. This is mushroom country.
Is at an end. Seismic activity is decreasing.
Oh god. Oh god. No. I hate that area so much.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
I mean, of course they are. I just want to go get my weapon and leave. I am sweating on this map. Yep. This map is very, very stressful. Oh, you're trying to hurry somewhere. Did you know about the minefield? Do the mushrooms regenerate? I do not know. I do not know. Okay, minefield here. Ow. I don't have, oh. I don't have my weapon. Okay, we're in a little bit of a death spiral. Great. Intuition says that the mushrooms do. Mr. Mr. Riggs, we're tilted, Mr. Riggs. We're really tilted. I didn't get stuck on that one. I was trying to change weapons to something that would affect that. And I kept cycling past thinking I had the wrong weapon. And it's because we were missing that weapon. All right, we're gonna be okay though. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna run around with my detector on and apparently get stuck disarming things. That's not really what I want to do. No. I'm getting bullied by the swamp toads. Feels bad, man. Alright, so good old rocks will make me feel better. I do not want things chasing me because all that's gonna do is like make me make mistakes.
Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby
They
nest.
really want me
We
off
should
this
go
map,
there
don't they?
And clear it out.
We were just here for science. Why do you hate science so much? All right, there's one. Okay, we're at 156 out of 225. So if we do farm some of that stuff, we'll be really good at it. All right, now we're gonna get into danger hot, but we are also very close. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Very close to where my weapon is. All right, you gotta go. Okay, could you just not, guys up there? Could you literally just not? Oh, goodness. I'm like moving in slow-mo. Okay, I think one of those guys must have something that's slow. Oh, it's walking through that crap. Okay. All right, now let's be careful here. We are so close to my weapon. Give me back my weapon. Okay, here's where we got stuck. Yep, there it is. That was not what I wanted to do at all. All right, we're GTFOing. No, just no. No more. I'm tapping out. Okay, so this is where we're at. We don't need to save this map. This is the map that we want to farm palladium on. There's a ton of it. We also have more gas power and rhodonite if we care about that. I'm not allowed to open Rift here. Why? Because I'm under attack. Okay, I have to get out of combat apparently. Well, isn't that a kick? But they are just relentless. Oh, in the minefield, of course. Of course we're in the minefield. Why wouldn't we be? Alright. Iken has teleporter now. Thank you. Okay, I'll tell you what. We are basically at 3 hours. I don't want to start a new map right at our ending point. So I'm a little disappointed. I kind of thought we would get the palladium done tonight, but we didn't. That's okay though. That's okay. Next time we will be setting that up and then we will be good to go. So I'm actually going to port back here. Between now and next time, I'll probably set up a couple more little mining bases just to keep us chugging along. You can do the first volcano. I mean, I'm sure I could. I kind of want to see this through and get the finish because we're basically out of time. So I don't want to start something new and then have to pause partway through, especially because tomorrow, if I get some time, I'll try to, like I said, I'll hop in. I'll probably just make a mining outpost or two and we'll just keep things ticking over so we don't have to wait for iridium. We don't have to wait for other things. I'll also try to let some of the research just finish whatever I can. Again, so that we don't have to sit around and wait for things to finish.
Ashley, I have made an interesting discovery. Orbital scanner data suggests that we could find rich palladium deposits in Galatea's northern cryofields.
Ooh.
Oh, that might be a more friendly biome to visit than the acidic plains. Did you find any particular location that we should scout?
That's the new biome from the patch.
But you can search for promising mission areas within the northern cryofields biome directly through the orbital scanner interface.
Well, there you go. This is the new base game thing they just added in the patch like 5 days ago. I think we can also get super coolant from there too, which is something we might need. So there we go. All right, that's gonna be it for tonight. Like I said, I don't want to start a new map and we're basically at 3 hours, so we will quit there. Just out of curiosity, what do we actually need? Okay, that's done. We need 10,000, and then we can build the hyperparticle condenser, and then all we need is the titanium, and that's at least all 3 parts here. I don't know if there's more after we do that, but that's at least what we currently know we need to get done. So pretty good, pretty good. I'm guessing at the rate we're going, if we finish Palladium, let's see, next stream will be Wednesday. We'll finish Palladium. We'll probably do or start the volcano. We'll get some amount of the way through that. We'll do the cryo, and then we have 2 DLCs, and then I think we're done. So probably finished by like mid next week if I'm just pure gut guessing. Hopefully you're enjoying it. It hasn't been super duper popular, but I'm having a good time. So we're gonna finish it because I want to. So there you go. It's just how it's gonna be sometimes. I hate that kind of critter that doesn't trigger the mushroom. Yeah, but they probably evolved to not blow up the mushroom, Shinosuke, so that would make sense. Build some more material storage. I will definitely do that, Harrower. I'll probably double what we currently have. Dim Bonesman says, on my way to the first non-starter zone. Well, good luck. My suggestion, build lots of storage. Don't be like me and let yourself cap out on carbonium and ironium. Make sure you're always storing it because you're gonna need a bajillion of it. Get some rest. Definitely been enjoying it. Well, thank you, Callie. I appreciate it. I mean, there's giant stone monsters, but sure. I mean, maybe they're very dexterous stone monsters. Don't stereotype. Features are light. Mr. Riggs is heavy. He's got that dummy thick mech bot. Okay. As always, guys, thank you for hanging out so much. I always appreciate it. Hanging out, just chit-chatting, being cool. If you haven't already, if you would leave a like, if you enjoyed yourself, that does help me a ton. If you're not subscribed for some reason at this point, I hope I've earned your subscription. And as always, if you want to support the channel, you can join me live for a super chat, leave a super thanks on a video or VOD. You can check out the memberships. That does get you early access to things I'm working on. Right now, the current series is Song of Six, but it's going to depend on when you're hearing this. There's also a Patreon if you just want to leave a tip. That is in the channel info. I also have a free Discord that you're welcome to join. If you're a member, you can link the two together. I do an @members when I do members first content, and that just gives you an announcement that it's up. I also do an @everyone when I go live. So if YouTube doesn't tell you the notification, you are guaranteed you'll get it on Discord. So haven't had any problems with that. All right, guys, I'm going to play us out with an ad here if you want to hang around and give me a penny or two. Otherwise, I will catch you guys on Wednesday. Babble out.